Good morning, everyone. This is a special video discussion being done at 11 a.m. on Saturday, March 31st, discussing the forecast for Monday morning, which is going to be a highly volatile weather forecast for, yes, snow. Snow is going to be a threat on April 2nd, and this is no April Fool's joke. I wish it was. So I just kind of want to discuss the overall forecast parameters, use some model guidance. It's kind of a mix of your normal premium discussion. So this is what you get with premium members every day, or at least Monday through Friday as far as videos and every day with the discussions. And I wanted to explain what's happening here. That way you have an understanding. So we have a cold front moving through tomorrow with some lingering showers. Warm conditions tomorrow with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. So your boundary layer, your surface conditions, let's say the road temperatures, are going to be above freezing here. So your temperatures are going to be falling below freezing as cold air builds in on Monday morning. And we're going to have a wave of low pressure with a nice little 500 millibar shortwave moving through, producing some precipitation heavy at times. And notice we have this is at 7 a.m. in the morning. We have these little spikes of heavier precipitation. Now, this is the latest 12Z NAM model guidance, and I will, of course, make some adjustments to the forecast as we look at the 12Z data, all of it. You know, just make adjustments just on one model, but just all of it. But I want to give you my thinking on the overall theme here. So we look at the surface temperatures here, and again, we're not talking about very cold temperatures. And because of the timing of this precipitation, let me go back here, moving through in the early morning hours, we're talking about, and let me move this down here. You can see the timestamp down here. And by the way, we're using the Storm Vista weather models here for this discussion. So definitely check them out. Great data from these guys. So you can kind of walk through here and you can see the precipitation coming via the radar forecast here. And notice it's all coming in the early morning hours. That's really important because if this was happening, let's say from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., there would be no snow accumulation. You know, you got a high sun angle. It is April after all at this point, so you have a much higher sun angle. It would be a sun angle similar to what you would see in mid-September. So just kind of give you an idea. And so this is moving at just about the perfect time for the potential for snow accumulation over a region. And notice, remember, a little attention to detail. See this little pocket here showing up here of freezing temperatures right in central New Jersey? You kind of have that here in southern Pennsylvania. What does that tell me? That tells me that the model guidance is attempting to pick up the potential for what we call a dynamic cooling. Okay, and the reason why is because this environment is significantly unstable. It supports convective snowfall. As you move further north, you're below freezing, but this precipitation moves through really quickly. So again, even with temperatures falling into the 20s and 30s, your road temperatures are going to be above freezing, as this is a really quick shot and it comes through really fast, okay? So we have this moving through. Now the 12Z guidance is a little bit further north in the lifting here, so that might be a factor depending on what I see on the rest of the model guidance here. But I'm not really paying attention to the specific details. But what is the overall environment here in this forecast? Well, when we take a look at the surface temperatures, again in this guidance, okay, in the morning hour, you have temperatures falling anywhere between 28 to 32 degrees in the northern interior, and for the rest of the region, anywhere between 32 and 36 degrees. So again, marginal temperatures at the surface, but then at the mid-levels, and this is what really caught my eye, you have 850 millibar temperatures falling off rapidly. Now in this guidance, okay, in the morning hours, the 850 millibar temperatures are above freezing over southern New Jersey. So this would suggest rain over southern New Jersey and Delaware. That may be a theme for the rest of the model guidance. We'll take a look at it. But again, the theme here that I want to illustrate is that notice the tight thermal gradient that sets up here. Okay, so this tells me that there's a potential here for mesoscale banding and convective snowfall, because what you have is this thermal gradient acts as a lifting agent, okay? and then you have the strong difference in temperatures from the surface to 850 millibars, so that leaves a convective environment, instability in the atmosphere. And so this forecast is based on the 0Z and 06Z data, okay? Obviously with 12Z data, we will make adjustments to the overall forecast. But as you can see here, with this forecast, and it's a snow impact map for April 2nd, the impact times from 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Monday, and right now, current forecast is 2 to 4 inches here, and then trace to 1 inch here. Now, if the rest of the model guidance is coming out for 12Z adjusts to heavier precipitation further north, then this area will probably be adjusted up towards, let's say, Scranton down to Philadelphia and cutting through New York City. We'll see. We'll see on the rest of the data what it shows as far as the best of lifting and dynamics. But what I want to explain to you is that you have this 2 to 4 inches isolated 6. Here's my overall thinking. For most of the region, you're looking at a trace to 2 inches for most of the region here, all right, and barely anything accumulating on the roadways. However, because of the convective environment that we're seeing here that's being suggested, no matter what model you look at, you basically have this potential for a band of snow that produces somewhere between 3 to 6 inches of snow. And because it's happening at just the right time, between 3 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Monday morning, really 3 a.m. to 8 a.m., before the sun really starts to have an impact on snow accumulation potential, you have that chance for an isolated band of heavy snow somewhere in, at this time, this location. Now that could be further north, let's say in Scranton and Allentown, and then that 6-inch potential really becomes enhanced because then you add in elevation factors as well. But that is the thinking here. Most locations, snow is going to be melted away by the afternoon. For the Yankees game, Yankees home opener, and I think Phillies home opener as well, this snow will be long gone by first pitch. Okay, this is going to be a very wet snow that's literally going to melt the minute it ends. Okay, so this is going to be long gone by then. Your roadways on Monday morning are going to be mostly slick, but there will be some snow-covered roadways, especially on your back roads, on Monday morning, especially wherever that band sets up. Most of the snowfall will be accumulating on your grass or on your cold surfaces, and it's going to be a fast-moving low with clearing skies by the time we get to noon. Okay, 10 a.m. this precipitation is gone. By noon, you have clearing skies, temperatures rising into the 40s. It's going to be a chilly day for opening day for the Yankees. I could tell you that much. Unfortunately 40, so that may be a factor. You might want to bundle up for that. But I can tell you this. By the time that first pitch is thrown, this snow will be melted and long gone. I can also tell you that based on the latest data I'm seeing, and just kind of giving you kind of my thoughts as I'm looking at the 12Z NAM guidance, and again, we'll wait for all the guidance to come out, your best chance for snow accumulation, in my opinion, is going to be in this location right here. Let me see if I can draw it out real fast. We'll draw, and we'll do an arrow, okay, and black. Okay, so based on the data I'm just seeing, if I was to pick my best potential for snow accumulation, it would be somewhere in this region right here. And the reason why is that you have the interior location, you have your coldest air, and you have your heaviest precipitation. So this might get shifted up a little bit further north. But again, we'll see on the rest of the data as we move forward. So that's the thinking behind this forecast. We'll see how it evolves, and I'll have updates this afternoon based on what I'm seeing after we see everything. So that's the video discussion for today. I hope I explained this forecast to you the best possible way I can. And old man winter just won't leave. Have a good day, and as always, stay safe out there.